This is Mr. Heineke. I'm going to read chapter 3 and 4 in April Adventure. Bradley felt goosebumps tickling the hairs of his arms. He stood still like the fish statue in the fountain. He didn't dare to look down. Do snapping turtles hiss? He wondered, could there be a snake near his feet? When he didn't hear any more hissing, Bradley looked down. No snapping turtle, no snake that he could see. They noticed something out in the pond. There was 2 swans were floating on the water. They were big and white with orange bills. The swans watched Bradley. One of them flapped its wide wings and hissed again. Bradley grinned. He said, "Happy Easter, swans." The swans kept hissing. The other one let out a loud snort. "Okay, I'll leave," Bradley said. He stepped away from the pond, watching the ground. Keeping an eye on the swans, he walked all the way around the pond. He saw 3 caterpillars and a frog, but no eggs, no turtles or snakes. Bradley noticed something dark sticking up from the reeds near the pond. He stepped closer. It was a tree stump that was dead and black. But on top of the stump was a red plastic Easter egg. Bradley grabbed his egg. "I found one," he said. He ran back towards the rose garden. The other 3 kids were standing near the fountain. "We did too," said Nate. He and Brian each held a plastic egg. "Now we have 4. He held his egg near his ear and shook it. Something inside rattled. He pulled the 2 halves apart. He found some jelly beans. "Just like in my dream." "What dream?" Lucy said. Bradley told his brothers and friends about the chocolate meadow and the candy milk in the stream. "Cool," said Nate. He found a candy kiss inside his egg. He was holding Brian's egg. There was a small cookie. They ate their prizes and put the eggs into Lucy's basket. "No one has found the real eggs. We need to keep looking," said Bradley. They were standing under a tall oak tree. "Maybe if I climb up high, I'll be able to see eggs down on the ground," Lucy said. "Here, hold this." Lucy handed the basket to Bradley, then climbed the oak tree. The boys watched her use hands, feet, and arms as she moved higher. "She's like a monkey." "See any eggs?" "Not yet," she said. "But I can see our houses." Lucy started climbing down. She was on a lower branch when she yelled, "There's one egg up here!" "Where?" "Can you get it?" "I think so." Lucy wrapped her legs and one arm around the branch. With her free hand, she reached into the hollow place in the branch. She pulled out a plastic egg. "Here's number 5. Bradley held up the basket, and Lucy placed the egg in among the others. Then she swung down to the ground. "Open it," said Bradley. Lucy did, and she found a shiny dime. "No fair! She gets money," said Brian. And the others laughed. "If you climbed the tree, you'd gotten a dime." "Okay, what's next?" "We checked the whole park." "The notes didn't say all the eggs would be in the park," said Bradley. "Maybe some are hidden over by the high school or the elementary school. Nate and I will check the high school grounds." "Come on, Lucy," Bradley said. They headed past the band shell towards Silver Circle. They walked onto the lawn that surrounded their school. They both kept their eyes down but saw no eggs in the grass. "If you were the shadow, where would you hide the eggs?" "Over there," said Bradley, "by some playground equipment." They jogged to the swing set. There was a jungle gym, a seesaw, and a merry-go-round. Bradley put the basket on the ground and sat on the swing. "But I don't see any eggs." Lucy was on her knees underneath the merry-go-round. "Well, I do," she said. She reached under and pulled out a blue egg. "Way to go," said Bradley. "That's 6." Lucy opened the egg. Pink jelly beans. She offered one to Bradley, and they ate the others. Bradley jumped off the swing and helped Lucy search. They didn't discover any more eggs there. When Lucy said, "What's that little house?" She was pointing towards the playhouse. It was behind some hedges, next to the school building. "That's where the kindergartners play recess. Let's go check it out." Bradley grabbed the basket and they ran over. The playhouse had a small door and 2 windows. There were flower boxes in front of the windows, holding plastic flowers. Lucy crawled inside. "Brad, this is cool. Come on in." Brad got down on his hands and knees and followed Lucy. Inside he saw some tiny furniture. There was a place stove, a little round table, and 4 miniature chairs. Bradley opened up the stove's oven and said, "Look, a green plastic egg in the oven. Number 7. Bradley found a dime inside the egg. "Ha! My brother's going to be jealous." He put the dime in his pocket and the egg in Lucy's basket. Lucy found number 8 in one of the window flower boxes. Inside was a small roll of stickers. They searched everywhere else, but they didn't find any more eggs. Outside the playground, they heard someone yelling. Brian and Nate were running towards them from the high school. They were both shouting and waving their arms. "Can you hear what they're saying?" Bradley said. "I think Nate is yelling, 'Please.' I heard my brother say 'Knees.'" But by then, Brian and Nate were almost at the playhouse. Their faces were red and their eyes were big. "Bees!" they said. "What happened?" "Bradley poked a bee's nest," Nate said. He and Brian flipped on the ground out of breath. Did you get stung? No, we ran too fast. Did you find any eggs? Yeah, we found 2 in the baseball field. He and Brian each pulled a plastic egg from their pockets. They were on the pitcher's mound and home plate, and they both had candy kisses inside. So we've got 10 so far, but we haven't found a real egg yet. Nate and Brian put their eggs on the basket with the others. Where haven't we looked? Said Bradley. How about over there? Not far from the playhouse were some wooden farm animals. There was ducks and chickens, cows, sheep, goats, and ponies. The animals had been painted to look real. The 4 kids ran over to the make-believe farm. They looked behind the wooden animals and in the grass where they stood. Nothing! Wait! I see something, said Bradley. He looked inside a goat's mouth, and there was a plastic egg. That's number 11. Bradley found a cookie inside the egg, and he ate it. Lucy found another egg. It was under the hen, in its make-believe nest. Inside was a plastic toy mirror. The kids put the eggs in Lucy's basket. We have all 12, but we still don't have the real ones. I don't know where else to look. Maybe the eggs hatched and the little chickens ran away. Talk about eggs is making me hungry. Let's go home and eat breakfast. The kids hiked up Eagle Lane towards Brian and Bradley's house. The sun over the trees made them squint their eyes. They clumped up the back steps and walked into the kitchen. Drew, Josh, and Ruth Rose were making breakfast. A bowl of pancake batter sat on the counter. Pal sat near Josh's feet watching them. Pancakes, I'm starving. Josh put his fingers on his lips. Shh, Mom and Dad are still sleeping. The 4 kids pulled off their sneakers as quietly as could. Where have you guys been? Josh said. He looked upset, searching for these. She set the plastic eggs on the tables. Plastic eggs? Where'd you get them? You know where we found them because you hid them. You left notes on all of our pillows. Notes on the pillows, Ruth said. What do you mean? Inside plastic eggs. Why would you do that, said Josh. Because you are the shadow, Bradley said. He pointed out the note. This is printed off your computer, Josh. Josh laughed. Okay, we're busted. We did it. So how many eggs did you find? All of them, said Nate. I only count 12. We couldn't find the 4 real eggs. Do we still get the treasure? No way. Wash your hands and let's eat. The 4 younger kids washed up, then pulled chairs to the table. Soon all 7 were eating pancakes and drinking juice. So where did you hide the real eggs? Shall we tell him, said Josh. The 2 nodded. You know that sign telling people not to feed the swans? The 4 younger kids nodded. Well, the real eggs were on the ground next to the sign. You didn't see them? Nope. And I wouldn't have because I was standing right next to the sign. That's funny. I put them in the grass by the sign. Maybe someone stole them. The mystery of the green lawn egg thief. How exciting. Anyone want any extra syrup? There was something else in the park. The man with a little dog. Yeah, Mr. Pocket. I saw him pick up something. I don't think he'd steal real Easter eggs for kids, but maybe he just saw the eggs and picked them up. What did they look like? We hard-boiled them, then painted them gold. The 7 kids looked around. Golden eggs? Anyone would grab them. Hurry up, said Bradley. I know where Mr. Pocket lives.